It's on?
Okay, yeah, it's on.
Okay, great. Welcome everyone to UCSB Attribute Colorfight, and this game is hosted by UCSB Attribute and Greenhill Software. So this is gonna be our first official game, and it's gonna be a basic and fundamental game. We're gonna basically show everyone how the game is going, and the game is gonna be a roughly short one. It's gonna be a 15 minutes game, and so if everyone's ready, we can start. Everyone's ready? Okay, great. We're gonna have a 10 seconds countdown. Just the restart one. Yeah.
Okay, the game's gonna start in 10 seconds. Okay, 10, 9.
Just click that and switch to the page, and it's gonna have a countdown in the game. Just look at your browser. Click back to the game. No, to the game. To the. Okay. Yeah, there's a countdown there. Okay. Game start. And I'm gonna change to we need to do the game. Okay. Now the game started. Everyone, remember to join the game. Join the game. Join the game. What happened? What? Game ended? I think you probably used the wrong parameter. Yeah, you use minutes instead of yeah. Just go to the admin again. Yeah, this yeah, you use seconds, 900.
Okay.
And join game is 60, and start it times 10. And click restart game. Restart game. Yes, yeah. Restart game and go back.
Okay, sorry about that. The game will start in 10 seconds.
2, 1. Okay. Game start. Game start. Join the game. Run your AI and join the game.
So far we have 5 players.
Yeah. Yeah, just make sure everyone join the game. Okay. So the game started now. And let's see what happened. So the red one's called AI was born on the right top corner, which is right next to the green one. What's it called? Whatever. Nameably. And Jeffrey, which is blue, is in the middle. And my AI, probably an example AI, is on top left corner. And the Python, that's the purple AI, I think it's disconnected. It only has 1 dot. And I think the drawing time is ended now. So we are gonna only have 5 players for the first round. And hopefully we can get more. So I think the player that got the most advantage is the yellow one, because the yellow one was born like nowhere near each other. Well, this is the first round, so the rule is pretty simple, just to occupy as many cells as possible. I don't know if everyone got like a decent strategy. Probably someone is using an AI based on example AI. Like the yellow one, there's like a hole which he just filled, and the green, I think green one actually has some strategy. I mean, it went to corner and started occupying the empty cells. So obviously in the beginning of the game, taking the empty cells giving you a certain advantage because it takes less time than attacking other players' cells. And also, obviously, the blue one got some strategy. It just went up and left to the corner. like attacking corners probably is a good idea because you're gonna be facing less competitions from the other side of the map. Okay. Okay, so for now, the top player is the green one, and although green one is right next to the red one, and red one is taking his territory, green one is still doing pretty well. He got 2 golden cells. Oh no, 4 golden cells. That's probably why he's in the lead. And the next one is Jeffrey. I think Jeffrey stopped. Jeffrey's probably disconnected. Okay, Jeffrey's out of battery. That's sad. So Jeffrey is out of battery. That is pity. And the yellow one was born in a really good position. He's nowhere near each other and facing no competitions and just to expand, and the whole he is the only player that was born in the bottom side of the map. So technically we only have 4 active AIs on the map. It's yellow, red, green, and orange. So green is still in the lead, but it's really close to yellow. One of the reasons is because he has to fight with red, although red is not very competitive. Red almost is dying. It only got like 10 cells, like still far less than the disconnected blue. So it's possible that blue got a okay result in this one. So I mean, red only got like 7 cells now, and green is still taking over his cells rather than taking the empty cells. That means yellow got the lead. I mean, yellow is still not adjacent to any enemies. So that's 5 minutes off. We still have 10 minutes left, and we're gonna give our special thanks to UCSB IEEE and Green Hill Software. This is our first round of game, so we're gonna have more complicated rules in the next couple of games, and the game is gonna be more competitive, and there is a possible that a player just like suddenly died. Not a player, the AI. It's a pretty safe game. Okay, let's go back to the game. So Jeffrey, which is disconnected, already fall onto the 4th. And the interesting is the red one, which is AI, is still fighting its way to like survive. It's never got above 10, which is weird. But like green is attacking the red. I don't get why. Because I mean there are like a lot of empty cells around, but green seems to only be interested in the red one's cell. Meanwhile, the yellow already started expanding and got a really large lead, like 50 or even 60 cells. It's almost half of the game. The map is still pretty empty, especially the bottom right corner. Yellow defended a golden cell. I don't know if that's on purpose. It did it again. It's probably a bug. So yellow kept defending the golden cell like twice in a row. That has to be a bug. Red only has 3 cells now. It's pretty sad. So in theory, in the first round of the game, you are not supposed to die. Because I mean, there's no base system, but well, it's still theoretically possible. But as long as you are as long as you're running away from your enemies, you're just going to the empty cells, you're gonna be fine. And yeah, I don't get why like the red one got like only 4 cells now, which seems pretty sad. And
It looks like it's attacking back also.
yeah, and did green one just freeze? I think green one is not moving anymore. Wait, nothing is moving now, right?
It's
No.
AING.
Yeah, someone's still moving, so it's not the server's problem. So, well, yellow is moving like okay, and green just stopped moving at all.
Okay, everyone is back in action now.
Yeah, green is back. So green is back, and orange is back too. So, and also, red finally got more than 10 cells, which keeps him safe for a while. I think the right strategy, at least for this phase, is to attack empty cells at first until there are no empty cells, and probably go for other cells later. So we have one like eliminated player, which is connected at very first phase of the game, and blue, which is already connected for a long time, it still got far more cells than red. We have 300 seconds left. We still wanna thank our sponsorships, UCSB IEEE and Green Hill Software. And let's see. So I think yellow is basically gonna win the game. Well, he was born at red position. He was expanding, and unlike the green one, which is leading for a long time, he has no enemies, no competitors, and green one is still fighting with red. But red got a relatively safe amount of cells now, which can prevent it from getting dropped from the game. And there is still a 30 cells gap between blue, which disconnected like 10 minutes ago, and red, which was fighting with green for the whole time. So we have 200 seconds left, and I think it's pretty obvious that yellow is gonna win. So yellow has a 120-ish cells lead, and green also has a 80-ish cells lead to orange. Orange is expanding, but it seems like it's a bit slow, and it's not like its cells are being taken by others, because yellow is expanding equally to every direction. I think the only puzzle left is whether red can get as many cells as blue, because green obviously hate red.
Green is also expanding down really fast right now.
But it's still too large a gap. I think it's like almost 100 cells, and there's only like 100 seconds left, which means I mean it can at most get 60-ish cells. Well, red got a chance to like chase blue, there are 20 cell gap between them, and it's still possible for red to, you know, beat the long drop blue. And orange is helping the red by taking over blue cells, and it's gonna be helping more if they took that golden cell. Blue got a golden cell there. It's right next to orange, and if orange took that, then red is gonna win. It's gonna at least beat beating blue. Well, seems like green dropped the interest in red, so red got enough chance to take over the cells. Okay, so I believe the green has some strategy on golden cells, obviously, because like he got all the golden cells he can get, and he just took a golden cell from red, which makes red like another 10 more cells from the blue. So, and there, green got a golden cells from yellow too. So obviously green has some strategy on golden cells. That's good. And I mean, that's going to give you some advantage. That's probably going to help you win the game. Okay, red got a blue golden cell now, and he already got over yellow, blue, and blue's golden cell is finally taken by orange, which means blue is going to be the 5th no matter what, even if green is taking over red's golden cell now. Green is pretty smart, right? Green is actually taking a lot of golden cells, but he wasted too much time fighting with red in the beginning, and that gives the yellow a lot of time to simply expand. Yellow, okay, there's
3 seconds left.
Yeah, almost no time left, and the game is pretty obvious. Okay, congratulations, you guys! You just finished your first round of Colorfight, and so it's called GMSAI.
Jimsai.
Yeah.
Jimsai, congratulations. First place. Second place is Nameability.
Nameability.
Congratulations to second place.
And my AI, 160. That's third place. And the red AI, 55. You should hate green. And Jeffrey, sorry about your disconnection, 36. And we have a player Python that joined at first. Well, at least it joined, right? So this is our first round of Colorfight, and hopefully the next round is going to be better than this one, and we're going to probably have more players and more fierce rules about Colorfight. So thank you guys for watching, and we're going to see you in a week.